Good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuna Honganji Buddhist Temple Wednesday night service. Thank you so much for taking your time to join this tonight's service. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Now we have a reading of Golden Chain of Love. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I'll try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I'll try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that what I do now depends not only on happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Now today we do have a meditation, grateful meditation. So think about the thing you are grateful for. Gratitude, grateful meditation. Think about the thing you are grateful for. I'll ring a bell one time to invite you to do the meditation. And to conclude the meditation, I'll ring one more time. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namando, Namando. Now we do have a chanting of Vandana and Tisarana. So now we do have a chanting of sutra. Today's chanting is Gashotu Amida. Trees and grasses and flowers all grow in great compassion. This light shines throughout the world. Aigashotu Amida. Flowers bloom and flowers fall. From the sea sprout new flowers. This is the truth unchanging. Aigashotu Amida. Springtime brings the happy birds. Their songs all praise Amida. I join them in Nembutsu. Aigashotu Amida. When I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. Aigashotu Amida. When I'm lonely, I recite Namo Amida Butsu. Then I feel great compassion. Aigashotu Amida. Nembutsu in work and play. Every day with Amida. Every moment filled with light. Aigashotu Amida. Remember the golden chain. Kindness to all living things. I will follow this teaching. Aigashotu Amida. In the clear bright morning sun, in the fading light of day, in the darkness of the night, Aigashotu Amida. Namo Amida. 陀仏、ナモアミ陀仏、ナモアミ陀仏、ナモアミ陀仏、ナモアミ陀仏、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ、ナマンドーブ。Now we have an offering of incense. If you have a offering incense preparation, you may do so now. Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha. Now we do have a singing of Gatha. Today's Gatha music is at our altar. So again, today, thank you so much for taking your time to attend our Wednesday night service. Can you hear my voice? Everything looks okay with you now? I hope you can see words kind of maybe bright or not easy to see. Again, if you can help us to improve our service through your comments, so I do appreciate. Again, today I want to begin my service message with the reading of the words of Amida Buddha through the Sutra, Buddha's words teaching. So this is the words I want to share with you. So this is out of 48 vows, number 33 vows. It says, when I attain Buddhahood, the sentient being throughout the countless and inconceivable Buddha worlds in the 10 quarters, having received my light and having been touched by it, will become peaceful and happy in body and in mind, surpassing human endeavors in those qualities. Should it not be so, may I not attain the perfect enlightenment. So this is again Amida Buddha's vow. We call out of 42 vows. This is number 33rd. So again, this is like teaching us when a person being receive Buddha's light and then touched by it, the person becomes peaceful and happy in their mind and their body. This is more in detail. So again, when a person having received my Buddha's light and having been touched by it, will become peaceful and happy in body and in mind, surpassing humans and devas, heavenly beings. So again, this teaching us, when I encounter Buddha's light of compassion, and then touched by it, I become happy and then peaceful in body and in mind. It's beyond our human peace or happiness, even heavenly beings. And then we may think about, if I receive Buddha's light, I become happy, I become peaceful. Don't you think, well, in my daily life, we have a moment and then time, we feel happy and then peaceful. Could be like this way. I'm happy when I sleep. Could be because we get to stay at home, you may do nothing to do, so you may take a nap more often. So some people may say, I'm happy when I sleep. Or other person may say, I'm peaceful if I'm healthy. If you are healthy, we may feel peaceful. Or I'm happy because she is here. So I think we can think about my peace, happiness, your peace and happiness. If somebody asks you, can you explain, or when you feel happy and peaceful? We can explain in this way. However, Buddhism teaching us this is conditional. I feel peaceful, I feel happy if, when, because. If you can explain in that way, that is a conditional happiness. If this condition disappears, the peace and happiness we felt also disappears. Of course, it is beautiful and then nice we can feel happy, peaceful by doing something, or if, when, because it is good, beautiful. However, again, this is the conditional peace and happiness. So when Buddha said in 33rd vows, it is not conditional. It is we call unconditional. Unconditional peace and happiness. That is Buddhism talking about. So it's different from what we think peace, happiness. In Buddhism teaching, when we say peace and happiness, it is unconditional. So then today, therefore, I want to talk about then life. So we living my life, your life. So even my life is also touched by this Buddha's light. What happened to my life? And then when we say again this unconditional peace and happiness, fundamentally it means no more desires, no more attachments. Because of our desire attachments, we may have a situation, worries, concerns. Therefore, Buddha promised everybody who are in the embrace of Buddha's light, no more desire attachments, which means no more suffering. That's the Buddha's promise. However, when it comes to my daily life, still I do have concerns, worries, or desires. It's my nature. How I can deal with it. And then in the daily life again, So now under the situation of coronavirus we can think of so many different situations. If you are working as essential workers, yeah, you still get to go to work. If you cannot go to work, could be some people living paycheck to paycheck, or some people may have parents who used to go to daycare every day. However, due to this situation, they get to stay home. Or your spouse, and then you get to stay at home. Or children, they cannot go to school, they get to stay at home. They cannot go to play around and go to outside. Yeah? So we can see such a totally difference. When we are such a different situation, we may feel so stressed. So many, totally different. So we may feel so sometimes upset or stressed or concerned there. That is a life too. Then when we say our life, we are going through so many things. Then when our life is touched by Buddha's compassion wisdom, when my life at school, home, everywhere, anytime, when we are touched by such a light of compassion, we can pause and take a moment. Whatever I'm going through, this Buddha's light of compassion forever embrace me, accept me, be with me. Just accept me as I am. Buddha accept me as we are. Then when we feel, I'm so upset, stressed, we can take a time, the life with Amida Buddha's compassion. We can take a time. I'm now receiving Buddha's compassion because I'm the one who may causing trouble, concern, worries into my life because of my frustration, desires. Also due to my desires, I may make other people worries and concerns. And by receiving such a Buddha's compassion, I'm enabled to see my nature and then take a time, reflection, and then we try to be more mindful. So it's like two ways. I love you because I worry about you. I worry about you because I love you. When Buddha embraces my life as it is, I love you because I worry about you. Amida Buddha observes my concerns, my difficulties, and Buddha promised, how can I let you go alone? I cannot help thinking of you. I get to save you. I get to embrace you. That is a Buddha's promise. I love you because I worry about you. So when I receive this Buddha's touch into my life, I feel Buddha's compassion in my life. Also make me think about, that's right, because of me, such as me, because of me, due to the nature of desires, Buddha made a promise to save me. Therefore, I try to be mindful. Before I say something, try to take a time. Maybe I can say more kind way. Because now I receive, I love you because I worry about you. I worry about you because I love you. So when I say life, it is a life touched by Buddha's compassion. Therefore, whatever I'm going through, Buddha's compassion with me. And therefore, I'm receiving Buddha's compassion. It guides me and then teaching me what I say, what I think, what I do, more kind and then compassionate. And it could be also under the situation of coronavirus here, maybe so many people concerned one more thing. There is another thing so many people worried about. Yeah, that is, I think, a death. Because we have no medicine or vaccine, we don't know once a person catch a coronavirus, we may have a possibility, we may die. So therefore, so many doctors, nurses, and so many people working hard to cure people, try to prevent the coronavirus from spreading. However, could be death is in our mind. What if I catch coronavirus? So many afraid. Therefore, again, even our death, we may so worried about, also that of others. Yeah. If you have a baby or parents who are fragile, you may be so worried, concerned. So even this death, once this even death is touched by Buddha's compassion, wisdom, it's again different assurance we can receive. Because Buddha promised to my life, Buddha embrace me forever, whatever I'm going through. Therefore, even the moment or after I take my last breath, still I am in Buddha's embrace. That is the meaning of forever, infinite compassion of Buddha's light. Therefore, even my death, I don't know, of course, I don't want to die now, I want to live longer. However, nobody knows what happens next moment. And then today, since this is an online service here, I have one question. So today is April 1st. Today is April 1st. So what day is today? Especially for Hilo or Big Island or Lapa Hoihue. What is today? Can you maybe comment so more interactive way? If you can type what day is today for Hilo or Big Island people. Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, it's like tsunami. April Fool, that's right. Lapa Hoihue tsunami, that's right. 네. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. So today is a day. Of course, it is a April Fool's Day. Also, today is a tsunami day, 1946. Yeah, tsunami came to the shores, and then people passed away. And then also, I had a chance last year to attend the memorial tsunami service. I met the survivors, and they said that their brothers, sisters passed away. So I think, do you think, did we know tsunami happened on that day? Do you think anybody knows tsunami will come to the Big Island? Or anybody knows coronavirus came to our life? Anybody knew it? Or how about so many natural disasters? Lava, earthquake, hurricane. Although we have technology or science to try to know it may happen. But when we deeply think about, we living a life of everything changing. Nobody knows what comes next moment. That is the truth of impermanence, also interdependence. So therefore, when I think about my life too, nobody knows what bring to me tomorrow or after this session. Nobody knows what comes bring to my life. So therefore, however, instead of worrying about my death or my taking a last breath, because of this Buddha's touch, Buddha promised me, calling to me, Satoshi, don't worry, I shall embrace your life forever. I promise to save you. And Buddha promised to me, when you take your last breath, it's a time you become a Buddha, to be born into the Pure Land, and then helping people left behind. in the embrace of Buddha's compassion. So therefore, my life and then death, when touched by Buddha's light of compassion, I receive unconditional peace and happiness in my life. Yeah, my life, so many things I'm going through, happy moment, also difficulties. But when I receive, touched by Buddha's light of compassion, unconditional peace and happiness come to my life. Whatever I'm going through, I'm not alone. I receive this guidance in my life. Even my death, again, I don't know when I take my last breath. Whenever, wherever I may take my last breath, I am in Buddha's embrace. So therefore, in this now, in this moment, I'm receiving unconditional peace and happiness. Yeah, because my life, daily life, so changing. My mind's heart also changing. Therefore, I need something never changing, forever sustaining my life. That is to me Buddha's touch of compassion. When I receive this Buddha's touch of compassion, my life, whole my entire life is embraced. Therefore, I receive unconditional peace and happiness right now, right here. So again, before moving to final section, we often say, let's have a hope. Yeah, we need a hope. It's true, yeah, we need a hope. Someday while doctors or people finding out the cure, medicine, and the people can be cured. We need a hope, yeah. We hope this situation will this situation will be cleared. We wish, we hope. And therefore today we can endure. We can try to persevere, wishing someday in the future will be okay. Yeah, of course, yeah, we need a hope. But in Buddhism teaching telling me is, now I need a hope or comfort in this present moment. With Buddha's touch of light, I have now received finding a comfort. Whatever I'm going through, Buddha's light embraces me. Therefore, I can endure. With this my life, what I have now today, my life is okay. Therefore, I can endure. So we can see difference. If, we may say, hey, let's have a hope. We have a hope in the future, we may have a medicine. What if this situation lasting longer than we expected, and then waiting half a year, 1 year, 2 years, if situation continue to last, still can we endure? Maybe not easy to do so. Therefore now today, we need a unconditional peace and happiness in this moment, right here, in this situation. And then by receiving the comfort, we can moving forward, step by step, and then we can live our life. And then so finally, so today's my title message is touch. This touch is something I may say, what I miss most. So for you, due to that we get to practice social distance 6 feet. So we cannot touch basically. No shake hands, no hugging, or no this style, no body language or our cultural greeting we cannot do. So when you think about your life now, what touch do you miss most? You miss the most. If you have a parent, you may miss touching them, hugging them. If you have a baby in Honolulu, you may miss, I want to touch, I want to fly over to Honolulu. But I cannot do, yeah. Or you may have your friend or a person you really cherish in Japan or other country. You want to go there. You cannot do that there. So what I miss most touch to myself. So I get to make sure my fiance she doesn't watch, but so this is a touch I miss the most. So this is a hand of my fiance. I asked her, can you send a picture of your hand? So this is her hand. But now, yeah, although we are living a different place, but using a cell phone, yeah, we can have a conversation, yeah. So using a cell phone video calling, I can talk to her. Yeah, so with a cell phone video calling, I can see her beautiful face. She can see my handsome face. And also I can hear her gentle voice. And then I can see, I can hear that I can say my words. Yeah. However, I cannot touch. Yeah, I cannot touch her. So only between you and me, don't tell anybody. So when I have a video conference with my fiance, we are talking. What I do is, touching her face on the display of the cell phone. I try to pretend I'm touching. But of course, I cannot touch. So this is something I miss the most. The touch, I can do if I'm in Honolulu, but I cannot do anymore other place. Or one more touch I miss is, I hope you can see the picture. So this is my grandmother, my mother's side grandmother. Yeah, so she passed away, but before I came to Hawaii, I had a chance to go to see her, telling her I'm not coming to Hawaii. And then so I'll do my best as a minister. And then I was not sure if she was conscious or unconscious. But later, her family told me, she said, Satoshi-kun, お念仏を申しなさい. Dear Satoshi, my dear Satoshi, recite Namo Amida Butsu. And then I came to Hawaii, and then after a few years later, she passed away. So now she passed away, so I cannot touch her hand anymore. Even I really miss the warmth of her hand, her gentle hands, that touch. I cannot have anymore. It makes me so sad. The touch I miss the most. And then when I miss her, yeah, what I do is, as she used to tell me, my dear Satoshi, recite Namo Amida Butsu, say Namo Amida Butsu. And then when I do, putting my hand together in this way, when I say Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, yeah, I feel my grandmother's presence. I feel her warm hands. Not only because I want to think in that way, because that is a Buddha's promise vow. Buddha promised to embrace, accept everybody forever. So therefore, even my grandmother, her life and then death, when she took her last breath, it's a time she was born into the Pure Land, become a Buddha, and then coming back to my life to guide me and help me. So therefore, it is said in a poem, if you miss me, recite Namo Amida Butsu. I too live in that name of Amida Buddha. If you miss me, say Namo Amida Butsu, Satoshi. I also in that name. So therefore, when I place in my hand together, I feel the presence of my grandmother. When I say Namo Amida Butsu, I feel my fiance's presence. Yeah, physically, we are far place. But when I say Namo Amida Butsu, in Buddha's embrace, touched by Buddha's light, myself, my fiance, my grandmother, everybody together in these hands of touch. So again, as a conclusion, since we came to this situation, coronavirus here, we have a situation we cannot touch the person we like, we love, we still do. Therefore, after this situation cleared, we may want to hug and then shake hands and then appreciate the touch. This touch is a touch of love, affection, peace, caring, kindness. That when we touch the hands, you are waiting for to do that. You may notice this is a touch I have been doing even in this situation. By placing hands together, we are touching each other in Buddha's embrace. Because now we are touching each other, we are assured when we meet again, we can touch again, feeling love and then compassion, kindness. So again, this touch is something we miss the most. However, today, by placing hands together, we are having each other in these hands of Namo Amida Butsu. As a conclusion, let me read again the words. When I attain Buddhahood, the sentient being throughout the countless and inconceivable Buddha worlds in the 10 quarters, having received my light, having been touched by it, will become peaceful and happy in body and in mind, surpassing human endeavors in those qualities. Should it not be so, may not attain the perfect enlightenment. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. So now we have a singing of Gatha, touched by kindness. Now we will have a unison reading of taking refuge. I take refuge in the Buddha, the one who shows me the way in this life. I take refuge in the Dharma, the way of understanding and of love. I take refuge in the Sangha, the community that lives in harmony and awareness. Dwelling in the refuge of Buddha, I clearly see the path of light and beauty in the world. Dwelling in the refuge of Dharma, I learn to open many doors on the path of transformation. Dwelling in the refuge of Sangha, shining light that supports me, keeping my practice free of obstruction. Taking refuge in the Buddha in myself, I aspire to help all people recognize their own awakened nature, realizing the mind of love. Taking refuge in the Dharma in myself, I aspire to help all people fully master the ways of practice and walk together on the path of liberation. Taking refuge in the Sangha in myself, I aspire to help all people build fulfilled communities, to embrace all beings and support their transformation. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Now we will have a chanting of Nembutsu. So again today, thank you so much for taking your time to attend this online Wednesday night service. Thank you so much. Again, for our association Big Island, we are providing a recorded Dharma message every Sunday at 9 o'clock. So this Sunday speaker will be Reverend Tomioka myself. It's not a lie, true. So if you have time, please go to Hiropuna, also Honganji Big Island Facebook page. You can watch a message every Sunday 9 o'clock. So again today, thank you so much for your time. Again, we are having this situation. It's true, we are in the difficulties, and then we may feel lonely and then need somebody. And then again, when we miss the touch, you may place your hand together. You can feel assured you are never alone. Buddha's light, compassion forever embracing me, you, together we are embraced. Again today, thank you so much. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.